Hello, beautiful Scorpio. This is your tarot reading for April 2020, or whenever you happen to stumble upon this video on YouTube. This is a brand new YouTube channel, so thank you for being with me, and I hope that what I have to offer you helps you along your path, at least in some small way. I'd love to have any feedback that you have to offer. Please let me know if this message resonates for you in the comments below. And if it does, please like, share, subscribe. I'm excited to be embarking on this new journey. So thank you for being with me. I was meditating before I started record and just checking in with your energy and trying to feel into where you are right now, Scorpio. And what I'm getting is that there is a lot of untapped creative potential that is trying to come forward for you in the month of April, or whatever month you are finding this. And it's almost like there have been many starts and stops, many starts and stops, many starts and stops, but life was pulling you in one direction and another, and you could never really deepen into the study of whatever this creative endeavor that's trying to bubble up to the surface is. But I think that you're feeling the call of that right now, and you're feeling it for a reason. It is, this dormant energy is trying to awaken within you, and it's very important that you listen, which is amazing. I mean, this really is a transformative time, probably the most transformative time that we have ever lived through on this planet. And so that creative energy is out there for all of us, but in particular for you, Scorpio. This is a creative energy that has been sort of knocking on your door for a while. So we're going to do, I'll pull an animal spirit card for you from Kim Kranz, and then we will use the Light Seers Tarot to do a 9-card spread. And then we will get a little help from a few oracle cards at the end, okay? That's how we're going to do it today. I don't know if that's how we'll do it always. I tend to switch it up a lot in my readings. I am fully going a lot on intuition and what sort of like what I'm kind of being told to do a little bit. So we'll see. That's how it's going to be tonight. At least that's going to be the foundation of what we're going to do. Okay, Scorpio, Mama Bear energy. Yes, I love this so much. So you are being offered an opportunity right now to do a couple of things. This bear energy is asking you to sort of take advantage of this time that perhaps we've never had before and maybe won't ever have again. It's a period of hibernation. It's a period, it's almost like an incubation time. It's almost like this creative energy that is, I see it sort of like this spiral that either you've been incubating on it for some time, or you're going to start incubating on it in the month of April, and it's going to just come like bubbling up to the surface like once it's activated. Like, this period of hibernation is time for study and reflection, and once that creative energy is like fully awakened within you, like things are going to look totally different for you. And there's also a lot of mama bear energy I'm getting from you right now, Scorpio. There is a lot of mother energy right now, mostly just because of Gaia, what the great mother is doing. And so we're all kind of picking up on that, and I sense a bit of you wanting and feeling very protective of the things in your immediate environment, whether that is your friends, your family, And it can also like bring about a fierceness. And so be a little careful in how fierce you are with that protective energy. I like that. I like bear energy for you this month, Scorpio. All right, this is the Light Seers Tarot. This is a deck that is new to me, and I am in love with it. As soon as I opened up the box and started going through all of the cards, I was just like, wow. I mean, they're so beautiful, but they're not just beautiful. They're really, it's like, you know, certain decks you just kind of like resonate with. You're like, yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I really like that about this deck. Oh, it's so good. So I hope you like it too. I do work as a video editor on the side, and I record these videos on Zoom. And so, you know, Zoom lets you have kind of like whatever background you want. You can get like a still image and put it back there, or you can upload a video file. So I like created this one from just like a little video logo that I put together a couple of weeks ago, just while I was like playing around with my own creative energy. And so I thought I would like try it out on the background for the videos that I'm doing tonight. I don't know if I'm like always going to use it, but I kind of dig it. It's like pretty cool, although I don't have a green screen, so like movements are like a little bit weird. So you can let me know if it's distracting. I'm kind of into it just because it's like not just like a plain like, you know, what I have in my room here, which is cool. I'll show that to you sometime too. I like it. But it's kind of fun to play around with different backgrounds too. All right, Scorpio, what do we have for you this month? Okay, the Fool. You really are embarking on a new journey of creativity. I like that. Coming right off the bat with the Fool. And the Nine of Wands. Look at that confidence. Look at the confidence that's like in both of these cards. Scorpio, you are not messing around. You know what's up. Like you have done some good work. You are knowing yourself. And I think that because of the work that you've done, that has been the driving force behind this creative energy that has been awakened within you. Ooh la la, we have the Lovers. Yes, Scorpio. And I love this Lovers card too. Like this feels for me like one of my favorite examples of the Lovers card, because first of all, there's a lot of passion in it, but it's like a balance. And look how strong, like just look how strong this passion is. Like that is good stuff right there. I love that. And you have this passion in you too, Scorpio. Oh man, I can feel it in my like, oof, yummy. Temperance, this could be a Sagittarius. There might be a Sagittarius in your life who is bringing about a particular amount of passion and awakening that kundalini, that creative life force that lives within you. Man, Scorpio could be getting it on pretty hot and heavy during this time of isolation. And it could be with somebody new. Now, don't misunderstand me. I don't typically do like love readings or whatever, but this like passion is coming up. It's like, it could be that you're in an entirely like new relationship that has, because you've done the work over time and because you've learned from your past experiences, that you were ready for what is being presented to you right now, and that you are like taking full advantage of this time that you have with this person, and you are confident, and it's like the perfect recipe for to awaken this Kundalini energy. Like you might really benefit from Kundalini yoga and meditation right now. That might be something that can help you sort of activate that and work with that energy as a new force in your life. And of course, we have the Six of Swords, because this has come up in every single reading that I've done for the month of April. And that is because there is a collective, a high amount of collective anxiety that's going on right now. And those of us that are sensitive feel it very deeply. And it's like leading to things like headaches and nausea and like crazy dreams, nightmares. And so because you are also picking up on that, I definitely think that some kind of practice for you is in order. Like you just really, in order to separate what is the collective from what is you, so that you can fully take advantage of this new journey that you're on in a state of like confidence, and not lose this passion. You have to be strong in your own like center. Like you can't lose this momentum that you are currently in by getting stuck in this, because this does not belong to you. I feel that really strongly. And again, we have the Two of Swords. And so if you find that you are, I don't want to put these cards down, but I guess I will. If you find that you are getting caught up in the drama of it all, then going inward for your spiritual practice is definitely in order, because as you do that, it's like, and I say this is what I think of like every time I see this Two of Swords. It's like the waves are coming in and I am standing still. You are strong and grounded in your center, and you know that there are things going on outside, but as long as you stay here and you're like focused within, that whatever is going on outside of you is going to take care of itself. Like your energy is so like strong right now that it is radiating out, and it is actually protecting you from this. This will try to sneak in, but this will keep you safe. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Yes, of course we have the Ace of Wands. There's like so much fire and passion in this reading. This is a hot new love. That's what I feel like. I'm getting a little bit like, woo, I'm going to have to take a drink here. Hang on just a second. Damn, Scorpio. It's making me wish that I had a fiery new love here to spend some isolation time with, some social distancing. And that's not the kind of thing I would normally wish for. I like to have like my own space and my own like privacy. I'm very much an introvert and a hermit in that way. And so yeah, that there's some of you out there that are participating in some very fiery activities. And of course, the Nine of Swords comes up because it's come up in every reading tonight. It hasn't been in every reading that I've done for the month of April, but it's definitely come up. And so it could be that throughout the month of April, you do succumb to some of this sadness. It could be sadness around an ending of something, like that might crop up for you a little bit throughout the month. But again, you have to take it back to your personal practice and like keep your eye on the prize, because the energy that you are swimming around in right now is leading you to exactly where you need to be. And yeah, I just don't want you to be too, what's the word, mournful. That doesn't even like feel like a word, but too stuck in the agony, because I mean, it's easy for that to happen, right? Like energy is so fluid. And so that the energy of like sadness and stagnation, it's can be very hard to overcome that. So I guess what I'm saying to you is take advantage of this fiery, like sexual energy, this kundalini, um, get into a meditation practice, like move your body in a way that helps you move energy. And you might want to look into Kundalini yoga. The sun, yes, of course. The sun, man, Scorpio. I'm like excited for your month or whenever it is that you happen to be like stumbling upon this video. This all feels so very good to me. I feel like you should enjoy this moment. Like you have worked very hard to get here, and all of this excitement and newness and heat is really good for you. It's really good for you, and you deserve it. You deserve it so much. I mean, Scorpio, we know that things haven't always been easy, but you've learned a lot over the years. You really have. You've had to go through some pretty difficult times, and those times are what have brought you here. Can you hear my dog like snorting? I wish you could see her, but I have this background like, she's like breakdancing. She's like rolling around on her back and like snorting. I love her. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. They are amazing. So, but if her little snorting is bothering you, please forgive me. Let me just spend a few more moments with these cards before we move on to your oracle cards. Okay, Scorpio. So the only other thing that I want to say here with this is that there can be a tendency to want to like reflect a little bit too much on the past. It's fine to do that because reflection is definitely necessary in order to grow, but don't get caught in the longing, because what is directly in front of you, if it's not here yet, it will be coming in, and you don't want to be stuck like looking behind you and pining for anything that happened in the past and miss this. You do not want to miss this. You do not want to miss this. This is the good stuff right here, okay? And so don't miss it. Don't be blind because you've been stuck looking in the past and feeling like shit for what happened, okay? There is some major heat in store for you, okay? I'm a little bit jealous. I would like some major heat right about now. The newness of love, like falling in love like that. It's so yummy. It's like what? It's like the stuff of life. It is the energy of creation. It is Kundalini. It is, okay. So this is the Moonology deck. And again, surrender to the divine. I swear. It's just so crazy that the same cards just keep coming up over and over and over again. It's like the collective is tuned into each other in a way that we haven't been before, because we have had to spend some time in social distancing or whatever. Because we're like able to hear ourselves think again, we're connected like we've been needing to be connected. And it's gonna like keep going on and on from here. Like that ability to tune into the collective is gonna, as we continue to like level up. But like this is just the beginning. And so some of us have been stuck in like fearing the change that wants to come through. And so surrendering to what is, surrendering to the wisdom, the infinite like love of the universe that is always like conspiring to, with its like abundance, and to create an abundant, fulfilling life that is built on a solid foundation, rather than the the outdated systems that don't work anymore. Yeah, these systems, that's like nothing will come of these systems. Like the time is over. It's just over for these systems that don't work for the majority of the people. So yeah, collective consciousness is really strong right now. That's why these same cards keep coming up, and you've been like tuned into this all along. And that's why your Kundalini is like, hey. Scorpio. Mm-mm-mm. Might have to end with that with this reading tonight. Like, I don't know, maybe one more, because this is like, you've got me all charged up. Okay, this is the Sacred Rebels tarot deck and guidebook, and this is probably always and forever going to be my favorite because the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. So it's by Elena Fairchild. She wrote the book, and then Autumn Sky is the artist. And I mean, I'm just gonna show you a few. God, it's so good. That one's really hard to see because there's like so much white in it. I'll get better at this, I promise. She does a lot of stuff with like sacred geometry, but she's also super tuned in to the divine feminine, and her stuff just like makes me go, yes, mama. Anyways, I'm gonna pull a card for you. And I'm going to read it from the guidebook because she says it so beautifully. And then she also offers a healing process at the end, which is just a really short visualization that I'm going to guide you through, because you can do that with me, or you can do that at any time later in the future. So, and they're always very helpful. Our minds are so powerful. We are just like, we are creators. And because you're so tuned into that Kundalini energy, anytime that you spend in visualization right now is going to be massive for you. Okay. Against the grain. Look at this card. Look at how beautiful. Can you see that? So you have this beautiful naked woman just like swimming against the current, like going into the storm rather than just like taking the easy way. There we go. Rather than taking the easy way and just kind of going with the flow. Like, you have gained so much confidence in what you've been through that you know that there is nothing that you cannot conquer. Oh my God, this is so good. You're very strong right now. For the Scorpios that I'm connecting with right now, like, good work. It makes me feel strong, right? The strength that you have gained is like, is making everybody stronger. You know, we are all just mirrors for ourselves, for each other. We're mirrors for ourselves. We're like mirrors for each other. And so, you know, all the work that we do for ourselves not only benefits us, but it benefits the collective through time and behind time. Like, so good work, Scorpio. Against the grain. Here we go. All right. You want to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes or sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within you, you may feel that you really don't fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or the more fearful hearts of many others that you rarely are received for all that you have to offer. This might make you feel frustrated, thwarted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never, ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional, not even for appearance's sake, for you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. So this energy that is bubbling up within you, this is part of your gift. This is part of your essence. This is something that only you can bring to the collective. And so that's why the work that you are needing to do right now is so important. And it's like, it is the energy of creation. Let me get to the healing process, because there's like a whole like 2 other pages, and I don't want to like spend time reading the whole thing. I highly just recommend you get the deck and use it all the time. So go ahead, Scorpio, and just take a moment with me and either lie down or sit down and close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and just relax. She's asking you here to take 7 deep breaths in and out and bring your awareness into your body and the space that exists within your body. Now, when you are relaxed, imagine, sense, or perceive a winding river of golden light that starts below your feet. Sense it gathering there as a pool of liquid golden energy. It has an intelligence of its own, and it winds its way into beautiful patterns before you, flowing with grace and playfulness. This river of light symbolizes your life journey. Just notice it and enjoy it. See that your life journey is unique. You may focus on your own river of life or expand your awareness to sense the rivers of light that represent the journey of those around you. You may see, sense, or feel that their paths are unique to them also. No one has the exact same journey to take, even though we are all heading towards the one destination of absolute love. Say the following aloud. I honor myself. I honor the truth that I express through my very being. I accept the protection that I am offered so that I may go against the grain from a place of love and as an invitation for others to be open to life. So be it. And when you're ready, you may simply open your eyes and sit quietly with your hands on your heart for a moment. And with that, Scorpio, I am going to leave you. I am sending you so much love for a beautiful, beautiful month ahead. And I will just leave it at that. Thank you for spending some time with me.